Now, I have done a little bit of tidying up here, and just to show you. So I have my lift, my service core here, lift there, go into a 3D, and you'll see those elements here. Okay, so I'm bringing up as I said, I'm going to bring up the blockwork there. Now I need to put in some plaster maybe onto that blockwork as well. So I'll have to do a duplicate of that wall. Notice as well that I'm bringing the reinforced concrete wall up through where the floor will come in, because obviously you want that shaft, if you like, going continuously the whole way up there. Right, so that's the first thing I might do, is I might just take that and I'll do a duplicate. Solid rising plaster. Okay, and that would be an underscore. It'll be a wall type. It'll be an INT, and it will be maybe 03, I think, at this point here. Okay, now let's get in here, and let's insert and insert. So that'll be up above that one, and then this one is down. Okay, so this will be a finish 4 and a finish 5, or finish 4, doesn't matter, and it'll be a gypsum plaster. See if we can find an A_AT gypsum plaster. There's a plaster board. Yeah. Do we need a service cavity in this wall as well? Maybe on one of the sides we do, and the other side we don't necessarily. So I'm just going to put that in there for the moment. Okay, and I will put that in there for the moment. So that'll be a 15 by the time it's finished, and a 15 by the time it's finished. It's an internal wall, so really what needs to be decided is, do we need a service gap in between there or not? And if that's the case, we can always go back. Okay, and okay. Now, so let's pick this wall, these walls, and that one, and we'll swap them out for solid wall rising. Okay, now next thing to do is get the first floor in. So let's get up to the first floor here. Okay, so I'm going to go into architecture and into floor here, and I think it's the 04, that's the one I'm going to pick there. Okay, so we'll just do an edit type, and we'll duplicate it, and we put a project in front of this, underscore. Okay, and I'll leave the type mark as it is here. So let's rename. Control C. Okay. Oh, it's already there. That's grand. Right. Let's just check the properties of this here. Okay. So it's got a screed and it's got a slab, and we want a bit of insulation in here, I think. So up, 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 and it'll be a substrate, we'll call it, and a PIR just to insulation for the moment. Okay, so we put that in at 50. We need to put the screed in, I think, at 75. So that's 253, and we can make the slab 225, I think. 225. Okay, and okay. Now that's that one. So let's go from this point to that point. Okay, let's put in our service corridors. Now I can use the pick line for this. So pick that, pick that, pick that. I need to split this one. Escape, escape, and let's fill it. Right. And fill it there. So that's that one. And let's do this one here. And these are to the outside again. And to the outside again. Right. Don't attach for the moment. And escape, escape. Let's get into the section, take a look. Okay, that's not bad. We might have to do a little bit of adjustment on the edge here, so we'll just keep that in mind. Right, now, so I can take this now. I'm into the other section here as well. What I want to do is grab all of our walls here. Filter, check none, just the walls. Okay, and let's go into the other section there, and we're going to hit the plus button here, just run through there as well. Okay, filter, and turn off those two. So it's just the walls, and now I'm going to add the roof slab as well. Okay, that is now going up to selected levels to the underside of the second, I think. Yep. Now, notice how those walls are quite, they need to be adjusted because floor to ceiling here is different, and then it continues on the same up there. So once we get these right, we'll be able to paste those all the way up there. Okay. So, what's the quickest way to do this? Let's see. That one, 0. Okay, that one, 0. Oh, space offset is 0 as well, isn't it? Base offset 0. So we'll adjust all of these walls with the base offset of 0. Okay. We better go into the other section here as well now and just make sure we get all of these walls here. And I think there is one there as well. Alright, now let's go into our 3D. So that one needs to be the underside of our wall here, which was -375, was it? Something like that. That one there. -375. Okay, now we want those walls coming through up here. That's what we want there. So I'll just hide that for a quick minute. We'll just check the rest of the walls here. Okay, something going on there with that one. 0, 0, 0. So it is a bit manual, but we'll get there. Okay. Probably select them all together and just change them all. Okay. Now, how is that looking? Not bad. I think we're missing a wall there, are we? Could be. Okay, so we'll go through the section, we'll just double check those. So what I want to do is get all of these walls now set up. If I can get these walls set up correctly, I'll be able to copy and paste those. So I'm going to just pause this, I'm going to run through that, and now I tidied up these walls here. So on this slab, right, the only walls we should see coming through, if you like, are the reinforced concrete ones. Okay, like so. I need to cut out for the stairs here as well, and we'll come back and do that now in a second. Okay, so I'm going to go back into the first floor plan, right, and let's see if we can pick up that slab. We can. Let's edit the boundary, and this is roughly what the stairs is there. Okay, don't attach. Right. Okay, second floor plan. And again, we've got a slab here, so let's edit the boundary there, and we'll put in the stair. Don't attach there. Right, let's take a look at that in 3D now, see how we're doing. Okay, now if that's the case, what we can do is go into the section here, all right, and it's these ones. We want this, and we're going to come through here, filter, check none, check walls, okay, and just add the floor in now as well. Right, so we're going to paste, copy that, and now we're going to paste that into selected levels, which would be the third, fourth, up to the roof level, possibly. Okay, there we go. Now let's, I got a little something there to say that's in twice, so I just do that. Okay. Yeah, I just need to do a little bit of adjustment on that. You don't want walls overlapping each other, which is what's happening here. This one, that's why these need to be pulled up like that, and like so. So you will get these little anomalies when you do that cut and paste. So you got to be careful of that. 3D. Okay. Now, if that's going to be my roof slab, it might be slightly different as such, and we might need to take out the service cores, but maybe not. We'll see. We'll see. Okay, so I've got the basic structure of that is not too bad as far as I can see. Yep. So, and again, we'll just go in and double check everything and make sure everything is fine. But in terms of looking at that, that's roughly where we should be with our basement and our core and our floor slabs in position. Now, next video I'll come back and we'll just I might need to tidy up a couple of things, and we can do that. Need a strategy for the roof slab, and maybe I'm not quite sure if we need to cover these over or not. Quite possibly, all right, depends on how we're going to get access to the roof and whether we need access to the roof. Those kind of decisions that need to be made. And the obvious thing that's missing here is the columns, so that's what we'll be taking a look at next.